What is good, man? What's going on? What's going on, my good people, man? The Lakers get embarrassed tonight, man, as I am in attendance for the game, man. These dudes came out and just looked pathetic tonight, man. And honestly, I don't even want to stream right now, to be real with you. Just pathetic basketball, man, and just a lack of energy tonight. I mean, you see the title, Lakers suffer embarrassing loss to the Mavs without Luka and Kyrie, man. Just flat out terrible, man. He's out for a month. You feel me? Kyrie Irving, he got a bulging disc in his back. He's out 1 to 2 weeks. And so I'm thinking the Lakers easy money tonight. I'm thinking the Lakers gonna come in here and handle business, but they just look pathetic tonight, man. It was sad to see, bro. And to be honest with you, I wanted to walk out that stadium, bro. I didn't even want to be there no more, man. I was hyped. You know what I'm saying? I didn't pay for some Lakers gear. Got the hair all twisted up. Got the crispy line up. You know, I'm feeling good, looking good, smelling good. And I'm in the stadium. I'm in the arena. My bad. And I could just feel the energy. Like Brian in here, the golden here. Brian is actually in here about the hoop, the 40-year-old. And then that game start, and they played okay in the first half, bro. But that second half was just awful, man. They completely fell apart in the second half, and these guys, the same problems that they've been having all year, showed up tonight. These guys don't play any defense, man. These guys on offense jack up a lot of threes, miss a lot of 3-pointers, man. And I don't know why they continue to launch so many threes when they're not connecting on them. So it was just an embarrassing loss, man. Like, I'm telling you, I was pumped. I was at the game tonight. Got to see my favorite player up close. Up close, man. Live. We was in the same building. Me and LeBron James was in the same building. And the team just came out and folded like a cheap tent, looked horrible. And, guys missing layups left and right, guys bricking threes. It's just sad, man. It's just sad. And, I had to come on here and cook them because I couldn't sit up here and, give them a pass for this loss. You see the title. No Luka Doncic tonight. No Kyrie Irving tonight. You getting cooked by Klay Thompson, Spencer Dinwiddie, and Najee Marshall, Quentin Grimes, PJ Washington. Come on, man. Come on. Even Daniel Gafford is out. So it just was a bad game, man. And it's really no excuse for it. It's not like you was on the back-to-back, you know, or at least I don't think they played last night. But it's no excuse for it, bro. And so at this point, maybe they do need a trade because let's look and see what happened. Let's look at some of the stats, man. Now, if you guys don't know, first of all, let's pull up You know, see that the score of this game, man. How the hell you losing by 21 points, bro? To a team without its two best players. It's inexcusable. It's inexcusable, man. And I will not tolerate this. You know, Charles Barkley been getting on JJ Redick. And maybe he was right, man. Maybe he was right. You know, like I said, I didn't think LeBron played a bad game. You know, I thought AD decent, but he could have did a lot more. He missed a lot of layups tonight. I think he was like 7 for 18 from the field. And so, you know, I'm just not sure what was going on. It was really a pathetic showing for these guys. It really was, man. And it broke my heart that I'm sitting up there in the building. You know, me and my girl, you know, we the only two people in there pretty much rooting for the Lakers. And they come out here and do that. Now in the first half, I was giggling, I was smiling, even though they ended that half down 5. I think it was 55-50. You know, I got up, you know, walked around at the halftime. I'm still in good spirits. And by the end of that third quarter, I mean, they broke me, man. They broke me, man. I started cheering less and less, started talking less and less, and I knew what was going to happen. I knew that the Mavericks would beat the Lakers without their two best players, and I would have to deal with guys sending me messages, you know, sending me all type of trolling stuff. But you know, this is what happens, man, when you don't show up. You got to show up even against bad teams. This was not a game you could afford to sit up here and lose. You have to take advantage of situations like this. You can't tell me that Mavericks team was some team that was hard to beat tonight. The only reason they were hard to beat is because the Lakers allowed them to be. Now, when I'm in person, now let me tell you guys what I saw in person there as a live viewer. This is different from, you know, a guy sitting up there on his couch like I normally do and watch the games, or in my case, my chair. This is a different vantage point. And it was a clear, and I mean clear and distinctive difference in intensity and in effort. He said, "What up, bro? I'm not going to fry you today. I'm going to let you cook." It was a clear difference in intensity and effort. When the Lakers had the ball, they were walking the ball up the court, looking all sluggish, lack of energy, guys not moving around, one guy dribbling a lot, settling for lots of bad shots. It was awful basketball. And when you looked at the Mavericks on offense, I love what the Mavericks did tonight. They understood they were without Luka and Kyrie. So what did they do? What did the Mavericks do tonight? Well, they played a well-rounded game. It reminds me of when I used to play NBA 2K. They played exactly how I would play on NBA 2K. And what I mean by that is constant drive and kick and find an open man and guys hit shots. That's all they did. That's all the Mavericks did. Drive, kick to three. Drive, kick to three. And guys kept finding themselves open. Nobody on the Lakers rotated. Nobody decided to show up and play defense for the Lakers. You leaving guys open. These are NBA players. They're going to hit threes eventually. He said, let me know who we blaming today. It was a complete crap. It was a horrible showing, man. And what hurts me is I was actually in the building to witness this. You know, I'm sitting up there in my Lakers gear, and I left out feeling like an idiot, man, feeling like a fool. And so they completely put a damper on my night. And so, if I have to drink liquor, it's on them because they definitely ruined my night. Now, back to what I seen on the court. Shitty on both sides of the ball, man. He said, "Oh snap! I forgot you went to this game, bro. Damn, I told you, bro. You laughing a little too much for me, man. This shit is not funny, dog. This shit is not funny at all, man. And J boy, you only come in here when the Lakers lose, bro. Where was you last night, man? You only come in here to troll when the Lakers lose, bro. I can't respect that. But anyway, listen, guys just didn't show up tonight. Period. I don't know what it was. I don't know how we fix this. On a night like this where the other team is disadvantaged. You gotta show the hell up. You said they lost last night too. Yeah. They played last night? No, they played 2 nights ago, right? I can't remember when they played the Rockets. Whenever they played the Rockets, yeah, they lost. I remember that. Yeah, that was last night. So that's probably what it was. Them being on the back-to-back. I low-key forgot they did play last night. But it's still no excuse in my opinion, bro. I thought this would be a very good win. And maybe that explains why they look so sluggish. I mean, in person, you could just see it. You could just see it, bro. Like everybody was moving so slow. And when I was there, I was looking, I was like, why are they? It looked like they barely jogging up the court. Nobody really hustling. Everybody just looked so sluggish and like they just didn't have legs. They just had no energy tonight. And to me, I understand you tired, but at least show up on one side of the ball. If you ain't gonna bring it on defense, fine, score. You should be able to do that when you tired. He said, but again, two good teams. This is why I've been trashing my team this year. This is embarrassing. It was embarrassing, man. It was embarrassing. Because this was my thought process leading up to this game. First, I was like, okay, the Lakers on the road. And Kyrie is going to be playing this game. Then he got ruled out. So I'm like, okay, Kyrie Irving and Luka Doncic is out. Easy win for LA. Easy win for LA. I'm thinking, I don't care if they played last night, 2 nights ago. I don't care. I'm thinking this is an easy win for the Lakers. But it wasn't. They wet the bed, man. And it was embarrassing. And for this to be my first time seeing LeBron James in person, it just hurts me to my core. You know, it really hurts to see this, to see them go out like this, man. So many guys just look sluggish, and you could tell the Mavericks was just way more energized and ready to play. I mean, it felt like the Mavericks was hitting like every three. Quentin Grimes, PJ Washington, these guys shooting the lights out of that thing. And then you go to the other end, the Lakers, brick city, everything, man. Bricking everything, bro. What was they from three tonight? We got to look at this, man, because it was sad, bro. Lakers 11 to 35, 31% from three. Mavericks 18 to 38, 47% from three. That's your game right there. got cooked by Quentin Grimes, bro. 23 points, 9 rebounds, 6 assists. What the hell are we doing, man? The hell are we doing, bro? It's Quentin Grimes we talking about. And then the thing was this too. If they did stop the Mavericks, they gave up the rebound. They never secured rebounds. They lose the rebounding battle 44-33. How the hell you only got 33 rebounds on the night, bro? It's just like, come on, bro. So, disappointment to say the least. As far as my first time watching LeBron James in person, live in person, I was at the game tonight. And, I left there almost in tears because this is a team that I stand by. This is a team that I take the most heat for. And y'all sat up here and did this, traveled far and wide to watch y'all. And y'all came out and wet the bed. And I just don't appreciate it. I don't, man. But maybe I can forgive y'all at some point in the future. But right now, man, I got real smoke with y'all. Real smoke with y'all. So it was just, it had to be a back-to-back. And I forgot that they was on the back-to-back. I completely forgot that. But it makes sense how they played. Or no, it was 2 nights ago. My bad. It was 2 nights ago. But still, it makes sense how they looked. But they had the day off. They shouldn't have looked like that. They had last night off. So it's just, I can't sit up here and make an excuse for this team. He said, yeah, this is embarrassing. Damn, bro. Brian had you in tears. Hell no, we finna jump, Brian. F that. Nah, bro, I wouldn't cry for real, man. I'm talking shit, but look, man. I'm not putting the L on Brian. I'm not like you, J Boy, and blame one guy for the L. I just thought the team was bad, bro. Honestly. Like, yeah, Brian. I wouldn't say this was one of Brian's best games, but he honestly, to me, played like the best Laker on the team. Honestly. At least he had some highlights. He had 2 good dunks. He had like a nice behind the back dribble that led to an assist to AD. He had some plays. He had a nice 3 over Derek Lively. He had some plays. He had some good plays in there. It's just, not enough. And then the turnovers, man. Like, bro. And it wasn't like a terrible turnover night. They had 10 turnovers. I think Mavericks had 10 too, but it was just the timing of them was so bad. Like when you really needed to get a good possession, it was just a turnover. So, and then Jackson Hayes, he trash as hell, man. He came in the game tonight. The man picked up 4 fouls in like the first quarter, bro. I said, bro, do you understand the object of basketball? I felt like he was lost out there. The brother had 4 fouls before I could blink my eyes, bro. I said, dog, is he running up to people intentionally fouling? That's how sad it was for Jackson Hayes. But I'm not blaming him. I'm not blaming no individuals. It's for sure a team loss. The whole team looked pathetic tonight. Awful. And for like I said, man, for this to be my first time witnessing these guys, they left a lot on the table. And I can't sit up here and say that I'm satisfied because I'm not. I'm very disappointed. But maybe if you would have caught me right after the game, I would have been a little more animated, would have been yelling, hollering. But I'm not doing all that because I had to calm myself down before I got on this live stream. Didn't want to be on here yelling, screaming and shit, But The frustrating thing, one, I was in attendance for this game, live and in person, and they lost. Two, this is such a winnable game. Such a winnable game. You know, and they just didn't do it. They just refused to win this game. They refused to win this game. So what can you do, man? No Luka, no Kyrie tonight. AD and Brian can't get it done. Lakers can't get it done. But on a positive note, it was a nice night out. Got to watch the game. Got to see LeBron in person. At 40, still doing it. We don't know if he got too much longer left. So it was good to see Brian play. Very good to see him play. And, you know, I still enjoyed myself. Definitely still enjoyed myself, but I just wanted a different result. That's all. That's all I was hoping for. But you can't win them all, right? Can't win them all. He said, "Yeah, I don't know what to say about this team." Look, man, how you think I'm feeling? How you think I'm feeling, bro? So, like I said, bro, it's just an embarrassing loss, and I'm speechless too. I'm sitting up here, I'm on live stream, and I'm speechless. He said, "I bet you was going crazy, jumping out of your seat when you seen that steroid dunk." See, why you got to say that, bro? Accusing the man of being on roids. That dunk was crazy. I definitely jumped out of my seat, though. You ain't lying. When he did that dunk, boy, boy, screaming, hollering, yelling. And I was so mad too because I was recording everything. And then when I stopped recording, he did that. I said, "Damn, man. Damn." Shit like that always happen. But it happened on like a broken play. So I wasn't expecting it. But no, that dunk was insane. That lefty dunk over Derek Lively. Hell yeah, I jumped up out of my seat. He had two dunks in that game. Yeah, he for sure had two dunks. He said the dunk was crazy. You know I had to F with you. Hell yeah. I already know you was gonna come in here. I was expecting. I said, "Damn, it's gonna be a lot of people on my head." And you was one of the main ones I knew was gonna talk shit. But it's more than just you though that's on my head. It's a lot more people that be seeing me, you know, post about Brian and shit. So they all on my head talking crazy to me. But, you know, it is what it is, bro. But it was, hey, it was a good experience. I will like to go back, honestly. I want to go to another game and I want to see these guys play again. You know, maybe they can get the win next time. You know, a loss this time, it's only right that they'll win the next one. So I think they play again in April. And maybe Luka and Kyrie will be healthy for that one, and we'll have an even better matchup. But you know, it's just disappointing to lose to guys like Najee Marshall and these guys. He said, "Hell yeah, two in a row of losses to good teams. I just want my team to be good, but all these trades won't cut it." Well, they probably do need to make one more trade. They probably do. Because I think they do need a real point guard. I think they do need a PG, and they probably need a center. So they probably gonna have to make a trade. So if you don't want them to make a trade, you just want them to stand put. You just want them to just stay like this, and you think they gonna go far. If they stay like this, they're definitely making the playoffs. But I don't. I have a hard time saying that they'll win it. I don't think they'll win it. But it was a fun atmosphere. It was a lot of Bron haters in the crowd. It was a lot of people that supported the Lakers in the crowd. Yeah, it was a lot of people that supported the Lakers. I seen a lot of Bron jerseys in the crowd. They wore the Lake Show jerseys, the purple Lake Show jerseys, the away jerseys. I had my Lake Show shirt on, but guys just decided not to show up. There's nothing I can do about that. Nothing I can do about that, man. They let me down tonight. But it was a nice atmosphere. It was good. I got to see Bronny play as well. Got to see Bronny play. Got to see the young guy get in garbage time. He got in. I don't think he was able to take a shot, but it definitely was pretty cool. Definitely was pretty cool to see Brian and Bronny getting there. We need team chemistry. We need practice, real practice. We need them to just hustle. They have what they need. I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe they don't got what they need, bro. I don't know if they got what they need. So again, you guys, and this is gonna be a short stream. I just came on here to kind of recap what happened at the Lakers game. And so for anybody that's tuning in a little bit late, I'll go over it one more time before I get up out of here. So obviously I knew I was going to the game tonight. That's why it wasn't a stream for any other game. So knew I was going to the game tonight. I was excited. All the emotions, all the adrenaline, pumping through my blood, running through my veins. I'm excited. I'm pumped. You feel me? Had me a triple dipper at Chili's before the game. Make sure I got some fuel in me. Didn't want to buy that stadium food or arena food, whatever you want to call it. And, you know, get to the game kind of early. Kind of early. And it was cold. It's cold as hell outside, too. I had on a little thin ass jacket. Cold as hell outside. I finally get inside. I get through security. Make my way to my seat. And I see LeBron James warming up. Got plenty of videos. I see the whole team warming up, and it's exciting, man. Everybody's in there, got energy. It's a nice atmosphere. Everybody is lit, man. Everybody is lit in there, and then the game start. And, the Lakers looked okay. They had a lead at some point in that second quarter. But, it quickly dwindled. And then I was like, that's okay, because they went to halftime down 5. And I'm like, okay, they're going to get this thing together in the third and fourth quarter. I wasn't worried. And then it just got so much worse in the second half, man. Like, how is grown men missing layups like this, man? Why is grown men deciding to shoot hella three-pointers and miss damn near all of them? I thought guys should have definitely dribbled it to the hole a lot more and tried to get baskets on the inside. And that's what I seen from the Mavericks. They actually used their dribble to attack. And when they got cut off, all they had to do was kick out because guys wasn't rotating. And when they kicked out, guys hit shots. Quentin Grimes went nuts on them. So, and then by that fourth quarter, when I noticed the lead just wasn't going to get any tighter, the Lakers couldn't really keep it under 10. It would go from 10 to 12 to 14. Mavericks would lead. I'm like, man, this is over. And then I see certain Lakers fans getting up, walking out. I didn't want to get up and walk out. I wanted to stay in there and see and have faith. But to you guys, you guys already know what happened. All of us know what happened. They let us down. So, yeah, they ended up getting crushed, man. They couldn't do shit in the second half, and it was over. So, after the game, I tried to go down, to the court, tried to spot Brian, tried to see any celebs in the crowd, tried to take some pictures with some people, and try to get my mind off this loss. He said they need to sit down, have a talk about the future of the Lakers. They do, man. They do. I'm sure they have had those talks already. I'm sure they have had those type of talks where, they understand LeBron don't got too much longer, and they just trying to figure out what direction. I don't know what AD's going to do. But right now, the younger guys on the Lakers, I mean, they can't really run the team by themselves. They still going to need vets. He said Mavs finna bang that Jello. Whoa. Bro, and it was funny too. I'm glad you brought that up because they was playing that when we walked in. I said, bro, everybody's playing this. They was playing that Jello. Whoa. While they was warming up and a little bit before that too. They played that thing a couple of times. They had that thing in rotation. I said, hey, that's lit. I said, I'm happy for Jello. But I already know the Mavs playing that shit in the locker room after beating the Lakers. So let's see what the Lakers had to say post game, because obviously I was at the game and I didn't get to hear. I'm gonna see if I can pull that up for you guys. Let's see. So let's see what I wonder if they he said Jello then blew up. He just got a spot on the Rolling Loud. For real, he did? I didn't know that. That's crazy. He only got that one song though, right? Or do he got other songs? I'm hype as hell for Jello. He said, do you really want to hear how JJ Redneck intricate offense didn't work? I want to see what they had to say, bro, because that was an embarrassing loss, bro. I ain't going to sit up here and hold y'all, bro. That was an embarrassing loss, bro. And I was a lot more mad earlier, but I was able to calm myself down. He said, yep, they added him. And as far as I only heard that song. Yeah, that's the only song that I heard. Let's see what JJ had to say, man. Y'all let me know if y'all can hear this, bro.
JJ, was there one thing above others that you saw as the reason for the loss?
I mean, obviously, they killed us with any ISO stuff. We talked this morning just about.
JJ, was there one thing above others that you saw as the reason for the loss?
I mean, obviously, they killed us with any ISO stuff. We talked this morning just about not giving up ISO threes. We gave 2 up in the first quarter and then tried to press up a little bit. And sometimes we did a decent job of containing the basketball, and they made some tough 2s. And there was a bunch of times we didn't contain the basketball well, and our, basic shell day one, just wasn't good. Low man wasn't there. If he was there, the weak side rotation wasn't there. We just couldn't get stops on that. But I think there's 2 points in the game where we played fine in the first half. Like, it was fine, and we're up 6 with 2:59 to go, and Clay comes out and hits 3 threes, and Dinwiddie gets a layup at the end, and then they start the second half on a run. We cut it to 5, and then they make 4 straight threes. I'm not sure what our rotations were. I'd never seen us try to execute what we were doing. I haven't watched the film yet. Watching it live and talking to the assistants who did watch it on film. We're not sure what was going on with the shift positioning and the rotations. Never seen it before.
That second stretch, I think it was Hardy that hits 3 from kind of the same spot. Is that what you're talking about? What should
and then they hit another one on the right side.
Yeah. What should the coverage be on those types of plays? Like when Hardy looked like he was pretty open.
Well, so there's 2 things that you can do, and one is you stay with your own man. So they were trying to lift AD and have him be the high guy, and then they would cut him out of there. So you can obviously stay with your own, and the next guy becomes the shift guy, or you can just zone up and you take cutters. We did neither. I'm not. I've never seen that coverage before. So,
JJ, what did you make of Gabe in his return, and now kind of having closer to your projected rotation, just sort of different lineups and rotations out there?
Yeah, Gabe missed a couple shots, but he competed. I felt pretty good about the rotations. I don't think it was rotations, lineup rotations, I should say. It was rotations on the court, but lineup rotations were fine.
Pre-game, JJ, you kind of warned of nights like this when teams are really shorthanded and guys get life and they get confidence. And, I think they had 3 different players double their season scoring averages, different stuff like that. Yeah. Do you think there was, I know you probably warned your team pre-game about this, but do you think they met the game with the right amount of competitiveness and energy?
In terms of the energy, it felt like we played a little tired tonight.
Yeah.
I don't think it was a competitive level. I think it more, they were the tougher team and kind of dictated the game to us versus vice versa. And sometimes the sort of lack of shot making can kind of affect you and your spirit. I think we were 8 for 16 at the rim in the first half, and whatever we were from 3, 5 for 19, something bad. When you're on the road and the other team's banging threes, it's can be a little deflating to the overall energy, I guess.
Do you think the missed layups in particular, did you sense that watching your guys, like kind of seeing like heads hang slower?
I think that's just natural. If you miss a layup, you get a little bit down in the moment, but I just think the overall effect of that, and then at times they stalled us out a little bit, but we weren't good on either side of the ball tonight.
You mentioned in one of your first answers that just some of the rotations were things you hadn't seen before. Does that make it more or less concerning going forward that maybe it was just mistakes, a one-off, or?
He said why he smacked his lips. Hey, this almost over.
No, I think they're regardless of who plays for them, they're a heavy ISO team, and you have to be able to stop them in ISO, just like a team that runs a ton of pick and rolls or a team that runs a ton of off ball actions. You have to be able to stop them. So, yeah, I mean, we'll figure that part out of it on film and with the right cleanup.
There were a couple stretches where it at least looked to me like they were hunting AR offensively. As a coach, other than make a substitution, what are your options, whether it's AR or somebody else, to try to thwart that?
Yeah, I mean, we went to a fire, in the last 7-8 minutes, I think it was. So you can do that. You can make a sub for sure. I'd have to go back and look at each one, but there's a few that were he stayed in front. PJ Washington hits a wrong-legged runner over him. I mean, you're sort of willing to live with some of those shots. The blow-bys and the lack of low man and the lack of rotation, I think, is more concerning.
Thanks, Coach. I apologize if you were asked about this before the game, but the situation with your flight and your family having to be evacuated, is that, do you guys have any idea when you're going to get back? How?
I haven't been updated on anything. I haven't even looked at my phone yet, so sorry. Thanks.
So y'all heard it, man. That's what JJ had to say. Did Bron say anything? I wonder if Bron said anything.
LeBron, when a team like that shoots the way they do from deep, do you say, okay, you take your hat off to some of those guys, especially since it's not Kyrie or Luka, or do you say, we got to think about our defense?
They had a great game plan versus our defense, and obviously they watch and see how we play. They had a great game plan. They put us in a lot of pick and rolls. They spread us out. Most of the time it was 5 out when Lively wasn't in the game. They had multiple ball handlers. If they got down, broke us down, it was either get to the rim or spray out, and then they played drive and kick game, and they hit a lot of threes. It started with the end of the second quarter. We had a horrible finish to the second quarter after we was up 50-44, maybe 42. Let Clay hit 3 in a row, and they ended up going into the half of 5 and extended it from there.
JJ said it was like you would point to like basic shell level rotations that you guys shell drill level rotations you weren't making. Did you feel that? And did you feel that exploiting that, like not having guys rotating to?
No, I felt like they put people in pick and roll who they wanted in pick and roll, and they try to exploit matchups. And when we got into rotations, then we didn't make enough second efforts.
Do you think any of the offensive stuff bled into defense tonight, or did the defense bleed into offense?
Well, I mean, when the ball is popping and the ball is going in, obviously, you're able to play defense with a set defense. If it's not, and they get out and running or return the ball over, which we didn't do too much of that. But offense can help defense just as much as defense can help offense. And just another night for us, not that very good offensively. We didn't shoot the ball well. We missed a lot of shots at the rim, and they countered that.
Is that I mean, the shots at the rim was, you guys are a pretty good rim attack team, generally speaking. I think Jay said 8 of 16 in the first half. It felt like a couple of those were just like kind of smoke layups.
Yeah, it was.
How discouraging are those misses, particularly?
I mean, when we're not shooting the ball well from the perimeter, those layups can be discouraging, especially because we're so well with attacking the paint, getting to the free throw line. So, but. It happens sometimes. We just got to convert those. We're not worried about those at the rim.
In the spirit of not getting too high, not getting too low, and also being process oriented, how emblematic is this O2 road trip of where?
I mean, it sucks, obviously, especially knowing where we were and how well we've been playing. But we had a chance in Houston. We started off in the first half horrible, but we made ourselves a one possession game. Played pretty good all the way to about the last 3 minutes of this second quarter, and we're playing catch up. So we can't really dwell on it too much. That's the land of the game at the NBA. You see what you could have did, better, but you got to get ready for the next opponent. And we got another game coming on Thursday in our home building.
You felt like there were maybe moments where you guys were playing tired. How much can you guys benefit from think it's going to be the longest stretch at home that you guys will have. Long stretch that you guys will have.
It depends on how you take care of your body. No matter if you're home or on the road, depends on how you take care of your body. All right, appreciate it.
Thank you.
You guys, this could be for both of you, but
So yeah, man. That's what Brian had to say. He said, so G League players is exploiting y'all offense and on defense by putting y'all in pick and rolls. It's called change your defense. Don't switch. Stay with your man then. Look, man. You heard what they had to say, man. You heard what they had to say, bro. And I think what I laid out was basically what Brian just said. The drive and kick game. You know, definitely exploited mismatches in the drive and kick game was just elite tonight. I mean, elite. Elite. So I agree with you, man. They definitely should have switched up their defense and figured something out. I mean, you going up against like it was a stretch there. Klay Thompson hit about 3 in a row. Jaden Hardy hit about 3 in a row. Like PJ Washington was knocking them down. It's just hard, man, when you getting cooked like that, and then you not really trying to switch nothing up on defense. Like I was sitting up there watching the game, and I'm saying, bro, the Mavs can get whatever they want. The Mavs are getting whatever they want without their two best players. If Luka and Kyrie played tonight, Lakers probably would have lost by 50 tonight, if I'm just being real. If I'm just being real, Luka and Kyrie probably would have did the same thing to these boys. Put them in an F ton of pick and rolls and just exploited every mismatch. Drive and kick game, 3 balls going down. So, you heard what Brian had to say. Y'all heard what JJ had to say, and I agree with him, man. I agree with him. But he said, nah, I mean, damn, that's common sense, though. A street player would know that if a ninja is cooking you, we going to say, let me guard him or switch man to man or 1-3-1 or 2-3 zone. What the hell? Stop switching. Yeah, bro. I mean, you would think so, right? But I don't know. I think that's what guys talk about. You know, that dude, Gerald, that come in here and he talks about trading Austin Reeves. I understand why he say that. Because you can exploit Austin Reeves. And that's why I want to add another guard that has defense. I don't necessarily want to lose Austin Reeves' offense ability, but we need a guard on the perimeter. You can't just have just AD on that back line because what they're going to do is pull him away from the basket. They're going to pull him away from the basket. And I did see him get a block or two tonight, you know, but just no energy tonight. No energy. So I think they need to upgrade on defense, you know. And you might be right. A trade might not help that. Maybe they do have everything they need, but you got guys like Jared Vanderbilt out. He would solve a lot of those defensive issues, in my opinion. Guys just aren't aggressive on defense. To me, it looks like a lot of guys on this Lakers team want to score the basketball, but they don't want to guard. And that is just a tough thing to deal with, bro. So this was supposed to be a short live stream, man, but I ended up yapping. I'm just so disappointed that I had to vent and get this out, you know. And I had to definitely see what JJ and Brown was talking about. But it's just sad, man. It's sad when you look up at the scoreboard and you see this, you know. And it's just a totally different energy that you walk out the building with, you know. You walk in the building, you rapping, you when I swerve in that corner, whoa, whoa. You hyping shit, you lit, you know, you taking shots, having you some tequila. You feel me? And then you walk out the arena and this is a scoreboard you see. You like, damn. And so I definitely agree with what Brian and JJ was talking about, man. Definitely what Brian was saying as far as what the Mavericks did offensively. I saw it in person. It was right there. He's exactly right. They exploited every mismatch. And the drive and kick was all they did the entire game. And I understand, bro. I understand what you're saying, J Boy. At some point, why won't you stop it if you know what they're doing? JJ and Brown was able to break down what the Mavericks game plan was perfectly. Broke it down beautifully, but y'all couldn't make adjustments to stop it. I mean, this isn't Kyrie and Luka, bro. Stop the shit. Y'all know what they doing. Stop the shit. So it's just frustrating, man, to see your team lose by 21. And I'm up in the building cheering for y'all. I got my Lakers gear on. I almost wanted to rip that shit off, man. But I still had a good time tonight. Nonetheless. So on a positive, like Brian said, the Lakers will be. He said it's not like they was Kyrie and Luka. Those are role players. I completely agree, man. You know, me and you, we don't agree a lot. Me and you, we do not agree a lot, bro. But I definitely agree with what you're saying, bro. And I just said that. They letting role players exploit mismatches, play in, play out. I can understand, you feel me, if that was just a first half thing and you locked in the second half and got it done. But you let this shit go on through the entirety of the game. It's like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. So he said, on God, you said that. As soon as I texted, I'm like, shit, y'all should figure it out against the rope. Yeah, bro. I agree with you, man. You ain't capping. For the first time, J-Boy, you's not capping. I will give you that. You not capping for the first time. You actually speaking some real this time, which is not normal for you. But, you know, got to call it like you see it. And look, I came in here to do this because a lot of people think I'm super biased and I don't keep it real. I keep it real on basketball, bro. I'm not going to come in here and praise the Lakers after losing this game, bro. I would be a clown if I did that. I would be an absolute buffoon if I did that. So I'm just calling it down the middle. He said Quentin Grimes, Jay Hardy. I mean, I can expect Clay sometimes, but damn, exactly. That's how I felt. Like, imagine if this was a random person's first time ever watching like a basketball game, an NBA basketball game. They would probably think Quentin Grimes is a superstar. They would probably think Hardy is a superstar. But in reality, those guys are just role players. They don't put up hella points like that on a normal day. Only against the Lakers. Because the Lakers refuse to give effort. And to me, that's really what it's about. That's really what it's about. Defense is majority effort. But, you know, I'm saying all this, but I'm not giving up on these guys. This is still a playoff team. And they're going to do what they got to do to figure this out and get back into the position that they was in. They're going to figure it out, flat out. I believe in these boys. Lakers going to be like, we need them. Shit, they might need Quentin Grimes, how he played tonight. Shit. Out there looking like that. Shit was embarrassing. So I ain't gonna keep y'all long. I'm about to get up out of here and go on to bed, man. Going on to bed, dog. Got to get up in the morning, but y'all see the title, man. Lakers suffering an embarrassing loss to the Mavs without Luka and Kyrie. And now all I can hope for is that the Lakers bounce back. I think they go home for the next game. I think they'll be a lot more well rested for the next game. I believe they play Charlotte, so that should be a lot easier of a matchup. And so they will be at home. And y'all don't forget to hit that like button. If you pulled up to the stream, I definitely appreciate all y'all who showed up. But he said, role players become superstars against us, but for sure, damn sucks for your game, though. Maybe better luck next time. Yeah, I'm going to go to another game, man. I ain't going to let this shit affect me. I ain't going to let this linger on and, for the next few weeks or nothing. The main thing for me is I got to see my favorite player play. There's a lot of guys who never been in a building with LeBron, and I have. And I got to see him hoop. So I can't be complaining too bad. But, hey, J-Boy, OKC and Cleveland play tomorrow, I heard. Who you got in that game, J-Boy? Now, I want you to say it right now. I want you to say it. I want you to give me your prediction on that game right now, because I don't want you switching up. I'm going to try to stream that game if I can get off working time. But I just want to know who you think going to win that game, because it's supposed to be the best in the West versus the best in the East. So is Shea going to cook them boys? He might. Shea might cook the Cavs. I don't know. But, I made a Cavaliers video saying that I didn't believe in them, and they's on my head in the comments, bro. They going crazy on me, bro. They calling me all type of names. I'm like, damn. Over an opinion? That's crazy. That's wild, bro. That's crazy. But yeah, let me know who you think gonna win that game. Cause I'm gonna try to stream that one, but if I can't, I'm coming back later on that night and I'm hopping on stream. They got the Cavs as a 2.5 point favorite against OKC tomorrow. You said that's finna be a crazy game tomorrow. I got Cleveland, though. They got them Twin Towers. But then again, Shea could go off, but I'll go with Cleveland. Okay. I just wanted to see what you thought. Just wanted to see. This would be a great game to stream, man. I hope I can get off in time. I'm going to set up the stream and see. Maybe if I can't even make the first half, I'll come in for the second half. If it ain't a blowout. Because I know them people that is in them comments on my Cleveland video. I know they pulling up. Because they think I hate Cleveland, bro. And I don't. I have no smoke with Cleveland. I just gave an opinion that I don't think Cleveland is going to the finals. But they hate me for some reason. Because I said that. He said OKC don't have Chet. Yeah, they don't. So it could be raps for them. But OKC just beat Boston, didn't it? So I think it's gonna be a good game, bro. But all right, J-Boy, appreciate you pulling up, man. Always good chopping it up with you. I'll catch you on the next one, man. I'll probably be back tomorrow, man. Appreciate you pulling up. And I'll holler at y'all. Salute. Peace.